Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to the special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It's that time of the week again where we count down the 10 hottest cards of the week, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised this week. If you're getting a little burned out on these reserve list cards, I'm happy to say there's not as many in our top 10 this week. There's some, but not as many. Quickly before we get started though, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Time Spiral Remastered there. They also have an assortment of Strixhaven products, including the Commander decks. They have the Challenger decks on the website now too, and a whole lot of other items. Remember, if your order is over $100 or it only consists of singles, shipping is free in the United States. And whenever you use the promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated. So thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Cadaverous Bloom. This goes up 503 this week to $17.99 for a 39% increase. And sure, we're starting off with a reserve list card. Quickly, though, I should let you know how we come to our top 10 every week. We look at two pieces of criteria. The first is a percentage increase in value. The second is a true increase in sales. So if you're expecting a card to be here and it's not, it fell short in one or both of those categories. With that being said, let's talk about Cadaverous Bloom a little bit. This does see some commander play, but truly moving because of its status on the reserve list. We've been talking about this for a number of weeks now. There were a lot of reserve list buyouts, a lot of spikes occurred, but now you're seeing a lot of preemptive buying. You see players and collectors going back looking at the cheaper reserve list cards, trying to pick those up before a spike does occur, and that in itself can create a spike. Number 9 is a card from Born of the Gods. It is Mogis, God of Slaughter. It goes up $5.79 this week to $25.25. That is a 30% increase. This is a fairly popular commander, and it's in the 99 of many other builds, including a new one that a lot of players are picking up based off a card from Kjell. That's a Sika, God of the Tree / the Prismatic Bridge. Number 8 is another card moving mostly because it is on the reserve list, but it can see a tad bit of commander play. It is Urborg Stalker. It goes up $5.92 to $12.75 for an 87% increase. Number 7 is Mind Layer. This goes up $6.31 to $13.74 for an 85% increase. There is more interest in this card now, again, because of a new card from Kjell, and that card is Magda Brazen Outlaw. This is showing up in many of those commander builds now. Number 6 is Shapesharer. This goes up $6.35 to $17.85 for a 55% increase. Now, this is a Lorwyn card, and if you watch the regular episodes of the Market Watch every weekend, you already know this. But during this time period in Magic, there was a recession in the game. Less packs were cracked, so sometimes these rares, especially if they haven't been reprinted yet, can get a little spiky when there's some attention on them. So what's going on with this card? Well, it is a good card for tribal builds that include blue and commander. You see this in builds like the Ur-Dragon, Morphon the Boundless, Reaper King. But now it is seeing more play because of the Shapeshifter support in Kjell. This is in more to the Frost Commander builds, for example. Additionally, Time Spiral Remastered is reprinting some key slivers, so there could be some players looking to put together some Shapeshifter / sliver builds in Commander. Number 5 is Weatherseed Treefolk, up $7.03 to $14. That's a 101% increase. This does see some commander play. Sometimes it's in Sapling of Kelfinor or Doran the Siege Tower, for example. But again, it's most likely moving this much right now because it is a reserve list card that's drying up in the secondary market online. Number 4 is Aurum Samite Healer. This is a reserve list member of the Weatherlight crew, going up $7.69 this week to $12.99. That is a 145% increase. Number 3 is Deserted Temple. This goes up $10.79 to $42.74 for a 34% increase. This is good for untapping a land that can be tapped to produce a lot of mana. Something like a Cabal Coffers, for example. This does see a good amount of commander play, and now it is popular in a new build, Turgid God of Fright / Turgid's Lantern, another card from Kjell. Number 2, another one of these reserve list cards that can see a little commander play, but again, moving mostly because of its status on that list. It is Pirage of Urborg. It goes up $12.59 to $29.99 for a 72% increase. And number 1 is proof that I woke up in an alternate reality this morning. This is Serpent of Yawning Depths. This goes up $12.82 to $19.26. That is a 199% increase. And this, our number 1 card, is not on the reserve list, believe it or not. Well, the first thing you need to know about this card is that it is a theme booster rare, so it had less distribution than your normal rares that you would find in Theros Beyond Death. Now, that's not enough to push the value of the card like this, so what's happening? Well, a lot of Commander players want this because, again, they're trying to build around a new Kaldheim card. This time that card is Koma Cosmos Serpent. Now, to a lesser degree, some other players might be interested in this because of the Shapeshifter support that we did get out of Kaldheim, but really Koma is the card that's making the spike happen. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 this week. As you can see, the market is slowly changing finally. Not as many reserve list cards, they're not spiking as aggressively, and we're even starting to see cards that players are picking up to put in decks going up in value at least a little bit. So I think overall that's good for the health of the game. It's also good for the health of the market long term. Remember to check back with us on the weekend to see our regular episode of the Market Watch where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. Until then though, hey, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.